Hello, stream. Hold on, let me finish posting to Twitter and Blue Sky, and I will pop over to the starting soon screen. I don't know if it posted to Blue Sky. My phone's kind of dying, so it's kind of like sitting in its perpetual state of not wanting to send anything. Because, you know, my phone is at 10%. We don't question why I haven't put it on the charger yet. I don't know either. I just live to exist. Let me clear out. Like that Chi-Chi Tavern can go there. Polydev. I will just put in Mystic No Place right now. Polydev did not go in Mystic No Place. Come on, go in the Mystic No Place. These are the lies that lie to together forever. These are the lies that lie to. Poke 2 community can go also in Mystic No Place. There we go. Now let's see if my phone will live long enough for us to pull this Pokemon card pack. Whee! We have an Eevee bag, a Magikarp, a Charmander, oh, and a Lunala EX. We got Lunala. The Lunala is not new, but apparently I didn't have the Charmander. I'm so close to being able to pull a 10-pack on this card thing that I want to do. I'm at 81 of 120. I don't know if Blue Sky posted, so hopefully, because I know a few people spatter in from Blue Sky, so hopefully those people catch it and it did go out. So anyway, we're gonna play Pokemon until my hands give out. If you didn't know, my hands are just constantly in pain, to the point of no return, really. And my hands, even though I haven't streamed the last couple of days because of construction and stuff, has just been in constant pain. I don't know how to fix it. I don't really know. Nothing that normally works, like cold compressions, have been helping or anything like that. So I've just been suffering, which, you know, it's fine by me. But at the same time, I wish it would stop. Let me do that. Oh, my mouse, my controller. Wait, can I see the life on this? Because it's almost dead. Hopefully it lasts long enough to play this. Otherwise, we'll switch to the Joy-Con. I thought it was more charged. But then again, I did use it for a while yesterday at night. So our main goal, finish the storyline. This is the one on top, isn't it? There we go. So we're gonna just go finish the storyline. That's the goal. We have to do this one last, people. To do that part. I do want to kind of go do a few terror raids like we have in the beginning of a stream. That way we're not just jumping into a story right away. So let's go visit this Terra right here. Oh, also, some fun things. We'll go in the boxes. So yesterday, I was wonder trading a lot of things because, well, that's what one does. I could have just went backwards instead of going through all of these. And I was wonder trade this little guy. He doesn't look like he's a Gendin guy. He really doesn't. He looks legit. But at the same time, I'm kind of worried because, well, you know, I don't know who would trade a shiny that's fully leveled up like this. But its stats doesn't look gen or anything. Now, I know that Hypno is gen. If we go back in the boxes, I don't know why it forced me out. I know this one is because, if we check the lovely summary, the original trainer is shiny24.net. Definitely gen there. Or at least cloned. Challenge alone. Oh, guess what? Guess what? You'll see in a second the guess what? Guess what? I just need it to hurry up. Look, I have the shiny Miraidon! They came out with another code, and thankfully my GameStop had it, so I was able to get him by using my sister. She's my niece. Might as well be my sister, though. Using my sister. Niece's version. I was able to get him. I forgot to clean my glasses before starting this, except I'm comfortable and don't want to get off. But at the same time, my glasses are blurry, meaning my eyes are gonna hurt. All my cleaning stuff is that way, though. Some tiny mushrooms. Oh, and if you didn't realize, we got a new thingy-babobber. It's more purple. It got fixed. Jigglypuff! Jigglypuff! Okay, actually, let me go clean. The glasses. You guys can this while the glasses. I'll shut this on the charger. And while I won't fully charge it, it'll help it somewhat. So my mom ordered us blankets with pictures on it. So we have, I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera. We have a picture of me and the old boy crush who has long passed. Not long, but still a while. And then we have Ender of her in the grass. And then we have very long past, quite a bit years, my Phoenix boy, who you can't really see at all, no matter what. And then down here we have Bella, who you also can't really see at all. Poor Bella got the short end of the stick on this thing. I scooch in and I forget my controller, meaning I'll have to scooch out. I'm not dumb. I'm just not smart. Yeah, so that won't help. It won't be charged fully, but at least I gave somewhat of a charge, so it'll last at least a little bit longer on stream. Ba-ba-bum. No, go up. Snowball. An item to be held by a Pokemon. I didn't get to read the rest of it. I almost thought that was a shiny at a second, but it was not. Hi, Mighty. Hi, Mighty. You go back to lurking with your fucks. Yep. Go back to lurking with your fucks. I love my shiny boy. Oop. 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 He just looks like computer parts with his like little purple sparkly shinies. So it just kind of looks like the liquid like computers where it's liquid cooling. But as a car. Antler was caught. Ooh, a big pearl. A big pearl. any more terras. We'll go do this one. And then we will go take on Pink Pony Club, I guess. He is rather in pink. He honestly gives me Sailor Moon villain vibes. Hello, I didn't want to click you. Go away. Baton pass. Cut you, I don't want you either. No, let me up. Well, I don't think there's any way out of that. Except just falling. Gotta love the Pokemon struggling in the waterfall. I don't want to battle you either. I'm here for the crystal. Which is an Iggly buff, apparently. Look at her, she's just a baby. I'm gonna curb stomp the child. Let me curb stomp the child. Curb stomp children. That's a peach berry. I think I desperately need new glasses. These ones just seem to attract dirt no matter what. I hate them. Can I snap them in half? I wouldn't get a repair. But I feel like snapping them in half. All right, let's go do this last one. Hi, Danae. Are you ready to challenge Team Star using the first 3 Pokemon in your party? I don't remember what the first 3 Pokemon in my party are, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Yeah. I'm sure it won't be a problem. Even the smallest stars can light up the sky when they shine together as constellations. We're the last bastion of Team Star. Losing isn't an option. Hey kid, you listening? If you beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, we'll call the boss out to deal with you. How's that for hospitality? I think the Miraidon's one of this. Oh my god, they're the Mimikyus! Oh, thinking of Mimikyu, I apparently have a shiny Mimikyu in my party. Not in, like, my party, but my box. I don't know why. I don't remember getting a shiny Mimikyu, but I have a shiny Mimikyu. Hey guys, you kind of just are floating on the floor. You should put your feet on the ground. No, there's no. Let me just beat up some break bread. Our defenses are breached. It's all up to the boss now. Like I said, he gives Sailor Moon villain. Huh, Slayer Luna. Oh, okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you anyways. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. But I don't think that. I know that's not true. Definitely villaining team thing. I promise I'll play nice, so don't blame me when this battle sends you blubbering back home. Sorry, Asmaril, you're kind of weak against thunder, and also this was kind of a level, you know. 100 Miraidon, you're kind of out of luck there, buddy. Keep hitting that stupid button without meaning to. Rev-a-vroom! What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair. I was about to say, I want a big card Pokemon, but then I just realized I can't have a big card Pokemon. It's my Rhydon. I just already have the big card Pokemon. Oh, Rhydon is confused. My Rhydon, you need to stop being confused. This isn't like you, my good sir. I say as if I've only had you for like a couple of days. We're going overkill. We don't even need to go overkill, but we're going overkill. The pulsing Reveron. Sailor Moon villain. That was just a Sailor Moon villain tantrum right there. How could I lose? What the heck? About a year and a half ago. What the heck? You really like saying what the heck all the time. Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you, it's not a toy. It's called the Starmobile, and I was up all night building it. The problem's clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 cadets, but it's just too heavy. That's such a shame. I wanted to see the look on our bully's face once we get it moving. I'm sorry, I really thought it would work. Come, good fellow, 'tis no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by they own hand. Genius, they name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would have had zero payout, I'd have just asked Mother to buy us a car. See, this is why people didn't take you serious. You say some stupid things, you know that? What? Emily, cool it, would ya? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? If that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, just gotta crank up the power somehow. Does it take a genius, man? That's easy enough to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yep, I'm gonna go train up my car to that and have them evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of Operation Star is not yet at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Melly, wait! You know, Mela shuts her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. This sucks. This sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to sit down. And going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. Fine. Not like I have any choice anyway, so take the badge already. You better treat it with the respect it deserves. I'm not done yet. How's my favorite TM2? Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. Gleam. The user damage opposing Pokemon by emanating a powerful flash. And just so you know, you are the worst, like the most annoying person ever. But I get it, you're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington, I guess it's time for my piano lessons, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head on home. Actually, a different matter brought me here. There's somebody I would like you to meet. He's a distance acquaintance of mine. Ah, you got the anima. The name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company. So why join a company, a group like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you've just met. Well, my answer's the same as everyone else in the team. It's because I was being bullied. So the academy really did used to have an issue with bullying. Who would guess, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to the academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the academy, I believe I am best positioned to answer that question, Mr. Harrington. About 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hit or something or another. God. Unknown properties. I'm going to... As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the academy one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all records of the incidents. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with the Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. This student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team actions. In exchange, they request that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No one told me that. I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas study to the student who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad. This was not intended as a punishment. You understand, Team Star were the victims after all. I wanted this student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Galar region under the pretext of overseas studies. Around this time, however, the former deputy director took it upon herself to erase all traces of the incident from the academy server. It appears his attempt was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing? That's terrible. After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course, but the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act. Oh my god, I'm going to throw fucking Spotify and Discord discompatibility because of goddamn being in voice out the fucking window. This is so stupid. It was never this bad. Apparently, stop this. The teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a great blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that laid at my feet and resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me and handed in their notices. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apology. Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decided to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them, not after we've come this far. Your teams and Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? It's because, they're my greatest treasure in the world. I think that's gay, by the way. I hope they know that. That comes off as gay. Rat-ta-ta-tum. Luna, it's me. Did you do it? Did you claim Ortega's star badge? With this boss no longer around, the Rutchbot squad is as good as finished. So Ortega was the last. All 5 squad bosses have now been toppled from their pedestals. I imagine they'll leave Team Star before long now that they've lost their special positions. After that, they should soon be back attending classes at the academy. Nice work out there, Luna. Is that Clive I hear? Cassiopeia, well done to you too. Thanks. How about your reward, Luna? I'll transfer some LP over to your phone. As promised. Oh, that reminds me. I'm doing the whole supply unit rep thing this time, right? Indeed, you can go ahead and give Luna his bonus reward now. Lots of Pokemon materials with no list of what they actually are. At long last, Operation Starfall has entered its final stage. There's only one thing left on the agenda. You must defeat the big boss and have Team Star disband for good. Although, don't worry, there's no need to search them out. The true identity of the big boss is none other than me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to keep it from you for so long, but the right moment never came. I'm the one who formed Team Star back then. The members of the team were my closest friends, and I treasured them more than anything. If they go on like this, Team Star won't do any good for anyone. They got to give it up, so I'm using the code we made together to force them to disband. Luna, I'll be waiting for you in the schoolyard after dark. You should come as well, Clive. Understood? Then I'll see you both there. So Cassiopeia was the big boss of Team Star this whole time. I scarcely thought it possible, but with this revolution, I just might have an inkling as to their true identity. It seems we'll find our answers after dark in the Academy schoolyard. Let's prepare as best as we can before heading over. Howdy, world! Welcome to the Pokemon Center! And better now, charge the Terra Orb. We're gonna finish this with you in the front. Apparently Miraidon is defeating things. I know it's left over from, like, the battling, but it's kind of silly that it's still going right now. Whee! Oh, guys, hold on. Do you want to see? Hey, the baby! Look at the baby! This one's a baby too! He's a big boy! Look at the flubber! Will you stop so I can look at you? My God, I want to look at you. Let me look at you! Look at... He's a big boy. Big boy. Big boy. Good job, Bumper baby. Sup, Luna? Director Calvel? Oh, come on, the name's Clive, remember? Actually, no, it's time for me to bring this little performance to an end. Allow me to reveal my true identity. Director Calvel? Why are you acting shocked? You just said it 2 seconds ago. I do apologize for deceiving you with my disguise. In truth, the boy you knew as Clive was none other than the director of Utah Academy. Mr. Calvel, I just told you that 2 seconds ago. I already knew that. But my disguise was perfect. No, it wasn't. Although, now that I think about it, I did neglect to keep up my youthful act on a few occasions. That must have been what gave it away. Regardless, there's still one more astounding truth I must reveal to you. The true identity of Cassiopeia, the big boss of Team Star, was me all along. That's impossible. Huh? The goodness! When you heard Cassiopeia over the phone, that was actually a pre-recorded voice. I pulled it off using, one of those high-tech gizmos. Or, yes, it was very clever. So, Master Luna, now you know I'm the big boss. That means there's just one thing left to do. Face me in one final showdown to decide it all. It's a little orangutan. Hey, Director Cavell. I am Cassiopeia of Team Star. With this battle, I will finally bring Operation Starfall to an end. Are you sure about that, my guy? Sleepy time. How bad my eye get? Gyarados. Gyarados. That baby. I want a shiny one of those at some point. Sorry, Gyarados. Oh, the guy. Oh, the guy. Oh, that's a cool move. I don't think I've ever played with Poltegeist. So I don't know any of her moves or what they do. I think that's a cat trying to get in. Ender, stop it! The snow snap. No, I meant to switch out. I was gonna bring out the puppy. I'll bring the puppy out later. Huh, to think that I, Cassiopeia, would be backed into a corner like this. Yeah. Stop that. Hey, that's my chair. Right there. Hi, Ender. You do know my feet are about to go there. You guys got an Ender appearance for a split second as she decided to run in my own areas, apparently. Well, it seems I shall have to terrorize my Pokemon. Terrorize? Terrorize. Oh, hey, I'm muted. For fuck's sake. I do not imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. So I challenge you to a battle to test your skill. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia. Such was my resolve. But it turns out you are as strong as you are kind. If anyone has a chance at saving their poor child, it is surely you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task. But please, defeat Cassiopeia, take on the big boss of Team Star, and win. Leave it to me! Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I leave this in your hands. You there, what do you think you're doing? Miss Time, a pleasure to see you. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Calvel. I come here to investigate reports of an insolent battle on school grounds. And what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself facing off against one of our students, no less. What were you thinking? Ah, no, if I could just explain, you see, it is a rather sad tale. Oh, spare me, your excuses reek worse than a stunky's behind. A stunky's behind? Remember, the big boss asked us to meet them in the schoolyard after dark. I am counting on you, Master Luna. You'll write a letter of apology to the students and facilities at once, and I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board. Make no mistake. Good gracious, no anything but that. I implore you. Woo! Schoolyard. Luna. Thanks for coming. This must be quite a shock for you. The big boss, Cassiopeia, they were both me all along. When I saw you make quick work of those Team Star lackeys outside of school that one time, the idea for Operation Starfire suddenly came to me. My skills let me get hold of as much LP as I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. After the operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit, and I hope you battled the bosses on my behalf, all for the goal of defeating me and putting an end to Team Star once and for all. But still, there's a part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I can't just roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. This is a final showdown. Are you ready? Thanks. Sorry to keep you. The letter of apology Miss Time had me preparations took longer than expected. That voice. Are you Clive? Penny, so was you after all. No, is that you, Cassiopeia? In the flesh. I have a task for you, Clive, if you'll accept it. I want you to record what happens next so I can send the video to Team Star. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Okay, will do. Does the guy know how to use a recording device? Then allow me to introduce myself properly. Hold on, I have a message. I'm the big boss of Team Star. The name's Cassiopeia. No, Penny. Now, bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. Go girl! Yeah! Sorry, what? I'm not. You're challenged by Penny of Team Star. Oh, look at the little Umbreon. I won't hold back in this battle. I'll stay true to Team Star's code. Look at the little Umbreon. Oh, she's just a baby. What if I use a bomb on her? She's just a baby. Time to use bomb. Oh, I am still so mad I got a shiny Umbreon that was Gen in Wonder Trades yesterday. I'm so upset over that because I had to release it because I don't keep Gen Pokemons. And I'm devastating. Let's use the big boy. Look at the big boy. Oh, he's such a big boy. Look at the big boy. Oh. He's just a big boy. Oh. Ba-bum. Yeah, I love me a lovable trainer of EV evolutions. Look at them. They're so perfect. It's a shame if they were to die. I can use a Glaceon. We'll do some evolution on evolution crime. Damn, could imagine that the evolution killed itself on accident. The thing is flashing orange again. Switch. I'll try to use most of my Pokemon. Eliosper! Well, damn, Lucario. Could have toughened it out a little bit better. Jesus. Pretty sure Sylveon's her last one. I can't fault you on your battle skills at all. No wonder the bosses fell at your hands. Yay! I say as if I'm not just using game mechanics. Time to terrorize the shine bright like the starry sky and become who you really want to be. Sorry, Sylveon. It's all over now. It's finally over, guys. It's done. We're done here. I think she should call it quits. Hold up. Are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star. Now everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you run up a bunch of bullies in a courtyard and make a show of learning them some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed, merely did we declare our intentions to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. That's a bloody victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out their Pokemon. They just blabbered and apologized a low lot. Our outfits must have spooked them good. But the bullies made a huge stink about that, what went down, and then they all ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. I guess you're right. This little stump might have put up us the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end. Just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star. I dragged you all into this, so I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind big boss, you cannot. Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Oh yeah, and what about you? I cannot go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys is thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were all so kind to me. Stop right there, big boss. Why are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to go take care of some things. Pretty, speak to us. What is the intent? Hey, big boss, answer us. I want his staff. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything, Luna, and you too, Clive. I'm glad I could see this through the end. I guess this is it for Team Star, and me too. Who's that thought, Miss Penny? I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. So it's back to the code once again. The bosses must have taken it very serious. They did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Because the bosses would do anything the code required of them, even leave the team. Yes, and according to the code, they had to accept any challenges made to them. Thus the ideal of Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star know? What do your friends on the team mean to you? No, they're my greatest treasure. Splendid. Thank you for apprising me of the situation, Miss Penny. What? Now, young lady, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit it with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well then, before we talk further, allow me to reveal to you my own secret identity. Director Kelva? This is such a silly thing. I love Pokemon games for this silliness. Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the door you knew Ascala was mine. But why? I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy from speaking their minds to their teachers, after all. Much more so when faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but where do I even start? Wasn't the outfit a bit much? Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig. Well, that's quite enough for that for now. Everyone, why don't you come on out? Okay, Now then, Miss Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You all have my sincerest apologies. Coming? As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. What? Why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my first days as director, all I've ever experienced of the Academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. But I now know this peace was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course, your immense courage in putting things to right. And so, I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy orders for Team Star to disband, and my threat to expel those who did not obey are hereby revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist should they be your wish. Whoa, Penny, isn't this great? Now we can all stay together. Oh, heart is giddy with glee. But I betrayed all of you. You mean Operation Starfall? Director Calvel told us all about it. As we heard, you only went through it with it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just because someone told us to, after all, ain't our style. I cannot even begin to imagine how much have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay now. But even so... Hold on, everyone. I've more to say. As previously stated, the requirement from Teen Star to disband has been revoked. However, there are still some unsettling matters to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your protracted truancy, your bizarre customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized uses of academy equipment, your reckless modification and jeopardization driving of Pokemon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules cannot simply be overlooked. Thus, as punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service. Community service? Yes. Specifically, I will be asking you to manage the STCs, and that stands for the Star Training Centers. They shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I plan for the Academy to fund them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Master Luna battling his way through your bases. The base's constructions, as well as the battling tactics employed by the students in Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. I don't ask that you continue your team activities, but henceforth, have STC staff members using your former bases as training facilities. And that is the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No, it sounds like fun, so I don't see how this would be anything but a win-win. This may be a weird thing to say since the STCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. 'Tis true, we would most happily have you at our sides, my lady. We could go to school together too, that way if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We're already talking about how great it'd be to have both Team Star and school in our lives. That'd be a sweet deal for us. So, what do you say? You guys, Luna, what do you think? I think it sounds great. I just... no need to give your responses right this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. For now, at least, I think our little group should go their separate ways. Not to say you should break up Team Star after all. I simply meant it's time for us to leave. Master Luna, please stop by my office later, if you would. Whee! Aww. Here you are, Master Luna. I wanted to thank you all for your hard work in resolving the situation with Team Star. If not for you, I suspect I would have done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. You have my sincerest gratitude. Who is it? It's Penny. Miss Penny, do come in. Hello, Director. About the STCs, I'd like to work on them together with the rest of Team Star. That's a wonderful news. Thank you so much for your favorable response. But, I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think. Why so? Because of Operation Starfall? No, not that. Because the other really bad things I did. And what would that be? You know, the LP I gave you both in exchange for helping me with Operation Starfall, I got a hold of it sort of legally by hacking the Pokemon League's LP management system. Ah, I see. That is quite the revelation. I don't think such a thing was even possible in the first place. It wasn't all that. I mean, I'm really sorry. I won't do it again. This matter is rather out of my jurisdiction, I'm afraid. I will have to consult Miss Getta, the Pokemon League chairman, on how best to proceed. I figured as much. I do apologize, Master Luna, but I will have to ask you to give us some privacy. No, they put me back in my room. No, it's still the side duck. Oh, there's a Skiploom outbreak. Oh, and a Dunsparce. Mommy! I already have the shiny babe, though. Oh, I could get more. Might as well do these. Hello. Have you gotten used to things here at the Academy, Luna? Great, glad to see you're having fun. Oh, have you been using the Pokédex app? Yeah, I'm the one who made it, you know. Every time someone uses the app, catches a Pokemon, that data gets sent to me. It's really helping with my Pokemon research. So be sure to catch any new Pokemon you find and work on filling in your Pokédex. For your first goal, let's say aim for 30. Register 30 Pokemon in your app. Let me know once you've done so. I see you've already registered 30 specimens of Pokemon to your Pokédex for me. Wow, so you caught this kind of Pokemon, and this one, all this data, this is the best. Sorry about that. I got a little excited there, but I got the feeling that you were going to be a great help in my Pokemon research. Here, take these. Consider it my way of saying thanks. Oh, sweet. You sure are good at catching Pokemon, aren't you, Luna? For your next goal, let's aim for 100 specimens. Remember, when you find a Pokemon you've never seen before, give a Pokeball a throw. I see you've already registered 100 species of Pokemon to your Pokédex for me. Wow, little Pokemon, big Pokemon. Whoa, you even have data on Pokemon of this specific size. So much data, so much to analyze. Sorry about that. I got a little excited there. My Pokemon research is moving forward at a great pace thanks to your efforts. Here, take these. Consider it's my way of saying thanks. Ooh, Ultra Balls. You're a natural at this Pokemon catching thing, aren't you, Luna? For your next goal, let's aim for 200 species. I know that's a tall order, but keep tossing those Pokeballs and don't give up. Woo! Wait, what room had? That's a lot of people in the staff room. I don't think I want to go to the staff room. That seems like too much hassle. Luna? Penny? There's something I want to talk to you about. Could you come meet me in front of the school stairs, you know, where we first met? I'll be waiting. Yay! Whee! Hasta la vista. The six of us thought up that catchphrase back when we created the team. It's so cringy, it's perfect, you know. Anyway, about the LP thing, I thought I was going down big time for hacking the League Poke system, but they're letting me off easy. What happened? The Pokemon League said they'll waive my debt if I do some volunteer engineering for them. They even asked me to come work for them after I graduate, if you believe that. Hi, Jack! Director Kelville and the ghetto lady kept complimenting me like a weird amount. Apparently I have outstanding talent or something. Sorry for calling you out here to meet like this. I'm still not so great with people face to face. I never seem to find the right words, but thank you so much. You saved Keemstar and my friends along with it. I know words won't ever be enough to properly thank you for all you've done, so here. Dracometer! Comets are summoned down from the sky. I'm sure you put this to use. And one more thing. I want to repay the debt I owe you. If you ever think of a way I can do that, just let me know. I'm great with machines and hacking and stuff. So next time, I'll be the one helping you, Luna. I'm good, Jack. Also, thank you for the resub. Be seeing you then. Hasta la vista. Fairfell Street, complete. Yo, Arfin here. Wow, wow. Oh, down boy, don't jump up like that. Seems like hearing your voice has old Maposith here all worked up, Luna. Oh, but that's not why I called. Nearly forgot. You remember that what we talked about before? About going to Area 0? What if I just said no? course you do. You little know-it-all. Got a mind like a steel trap, eh? Well, all the effort you've been putting in around Paldea has really helped you make a name for yourself. Built up some good work, that's for sure. So I'm gonna be able to scare 2 alleys who want to go to Area Zero with us. That should have us ready to tackle anything. So now, we've all just got to get there. First step, we'll be gathering at Area Zero. I'll be ready and waiting at the Zero Gate. I'll send you the location on your phone, too. Don't leave me hanging forever. We'll be waiting. Wow, wow, wow. Puppy! Ba, 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 ba. Are you, Jack? Apparently, I have to put a marker, otherwise it's not going to show me the direction to go in. Kind of homophobic, if you ask me. At some point, I need a you know what, the word, that, yeah, of every time I've said something is homophobic. I bet it would be quite long. I think we could hit 10 minutes. Hey, over here. This is the Zero Gate. It was made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the great crater of Paldea, what folks call Area Zero. It's our ticket down into the crater. Oh, and speaking of the crater, you know that Pokemon of yours, the one I gave you? Area Zero is apparently where Miraidon was born, or something like that. Maybe I'll be happy that it can finally come back home. Not that I really care or anything. Anyways, our two teammates should be waiting for us inside the Zero Gate. Guess we should head in. Bonk! Wow, kinda dark in here. Hola, Luna! Arvin said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. Once she heard she'd getting to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you can come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten in a battle. But more importantly, why is it so dark, and where's the awesome Pokemon? Yes, it is weird that the lights are off. The last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now... Oh, now the lights are on. But why? I turned them on? Penny! Seems like they were on power saving mode. I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. Oh, it's you, the kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. I still wish that was an option for us to have as ourselves. I guess my name's Penny. Oh, hey, we never got to actually talk. I'm Naomi. I'm in Class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz. Do you like Pokemon battling too? You talk, like, way too much. The director introduced us. When you need someone good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Anyway, Penny here also agreed in a second when she heard it was to help Luna. I'm not really the adventuring type, but I owe you, Luna, and I pay my debts. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. And of course, everyone knows me, Arvin. My loves include my Mabo Stiff and cooking and biometric identification and projects. Hello, Luna. I have been expecting you. That's not creepy at all, guys. And it seems you have gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Sorry, who are you? That's my dad, probably. But that's Professor Taro. Naomi, student ID number 805C001, and Penny, student ID number 803B121. I thank you for coming. Of course, Professor. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person. I mean, maybe not in person exactly. Arvin, did you tell your dad about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I'd like to ask you all to make your way down into the great crater of Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator you can see to your right. Dad, please proceed below. Are they not on good terms? Must not be. Whee! Gifted sub! Thank you, Jack! That was loud. I once need to go through things again. For some reason, no matter what I do, they always get loud again. And I don't understand. Here, let me knock that down again and see if that helps, at least for now. I'll try to fix things later. A biometric identification in process. Identities confirmed. Access granted to lower level. Oh, it opened for us automatically. Not quite. Looks to me like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Hello! Welcome in! Paul. Jack gave a gifted sub, and it targeted you. Once you step through, you will be above Area 0. Luna, you had brought my ride on with you. No. I thank you for bringing it with you on your many adventures. If you utilize my ride-on's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend to the depths to reach Area 0. What? Isn't there like an elevator or something? And wait, did you say my ride-on can fly? Thank you again, Jack. This time it went to Luna. When you reach the bottom, I will get in touch once again. I hope your trip is uneventful. For rolling people into stuff, just like always. I can't wait to see what Pokemon live down in Area 0. Let's go. That girl, is she like incapable of fear or what? That's so fair, Paul. Bye, Jack. I guess we better go too. What if I just leave them? Oh. I can't turn back. The game said no. Luna, ready for the worst? Absolutely. Good. That's all we needed to hear. Get out that Pokemon of yours and we'll be off. I really wish the shiny distribution one we could use as our rideable. It would be fantastic if I could. A rainbow. Starlight Axolotl is playing Phasmophobia. Oh, was there not the flying? There wasn't the flying thing. There used to be like a little flying. That's so weird. And now I'm back here again. Oh, god darn it, the remote died. I'm gonna have to get the Joy-Cons. Which hurts my hand a little worse, and I don't know. There it is. Huh. I think I might have died once or twice there. I'm confused on why I didn't get the cutscene of us flying down. I could have sworn the first time I played through this, there was a flying thingy. Actually, I did save. Let's go see if that was... Did they just change that? It'd be really stupid if they did. Because it showed my Rhydon's flying capabilities. And if they did change that, it's kind of stupid on their end. Yeah, they don't have the flying scene. Am I just misremembering that part? No, because I remember there being the flying. I remember there being flying and there was no pause. I guess. What's wrong? God. It chose to go back into its ball? It's probably just hungry or something. Wait a second. Where's the student council girl? What? She's gone. You don't think she... Everyone, you have to see this. Area Zero is amazing. Come on already. I guess your ability would be own tempo, huh? Biometric identification in progress. 4 humans identified. Condition satisfactory. Vital signs all within normal range. It appears you were able to meet the descent without being harmed. Yeah, sure. Smooth sailing. Who could possibly complain about a landing like that? That is... I swear there was a cutscene. That concerns you might... You know what? I'm going to Google that. Because I swear there was a better cutscene than that. Ba, ba, ba. I did indeed see it, yes. I don't see any cutscenes that for saying it. I had concerns you might fail, given the crudeness of the only available accessity method. I think your dad's sarcasm detector needs fixing. Aw, you were worried about us. That's so sweet. You should now make your way to me at the Zero Lab in the deepest parts of Area Zero. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks installed on the exterior, which I cannot unlock. 4 locks? On your way to me, you must visit 4 research stations that were construction inside the crater. At each station, you'll be able to disable one of the locks. Do so as you make your way down. I hope you succeed. Yes, let's disable the 4 locks and get into the lab. Sounds kind of video gaming when you say it out loud, hey? Fourth wall break. Come on, time to find out our way to the deepest part of Area Zero. Look at the giraffes! They're just babies. Look at them all. So this is the inside of the Great Crater. Feels different from just seeing it in our textbooks. It's so intense. Normally we'd never be able to get in here. Oh, now it's not gonna let us read it so fast. Can we even get back up to the surface without it? Should be alright. The last time I was here, I caught a flying taxi out of the crater. I can't read that fast enough because it keeps going even. Pause. I still find that stupid of it. It should let us read them, but they don't. Big tall boys! Oh, a berry. Always competing. White flower for baby? White flower for baby! Time to jump off a cliff. Oh, I bet that's what we're looking for. That must be one of the buildings the professor was talking about. Oh yeah, what are they called? Radish rations? Research stations. Well, I was close. Wow, you have such a great memory, Penny. What great is my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. Shee! Yeah, what the heck is that? It's a Glimmer. That's a Pokemon the Prima used. I didn't know that species could be found in the Great Crater. Come on, Luna, let's take it on together. Alright, time to curb stomp you. Are there gonna be a lot more of these rare Pokemon down here, you think? You think that was something? Please, you've got no idea how terrifying Area Zero is really like. Oh, patronizing? Shh. Easy, you two. Let's just head inside for the research station. Lemon crystal. Wow, are these ancient ruins? They look far too recent for that. It appears you have reached your first research station without incident. This facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those severely Area Zero. So that's why there's a bed. Looks like we can use this place to rest up if we need to. Luna, if you would be so kind to disable the first lock on the lab using that control panel. Sure! You want to press the button to disable one of the locks on this Area Zero lab. You heard the professor. Better press it. Lock disabled. 3 of 4 locks are still active. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Ah, we're getting backstory reveal, I see. Hmm. What if I just throw myself off this? Wee! Big bird. No, I want to ride my ride in though. Well, down we go again. Hey, Penny. I hate to break it to you, but you're just floating up there, baby. Not gonna lie, I don't remember where these labs are in order, so there might be a lot of backtracking. can't jump off that side. What a disappointment. I think I just saw a Raichu go over the edge. You hurried back to the others so you wouldn't get separated. Damn, I can't fall to the bottom of the ground, I guess. How dare it not let me fall to the bottom of the ground. See, there's really no set path. Now look at the little Chansey. Where is the next one we need to go to? Because I see that one. But it wouldn't let me jump to it. Hey, Penny. Am I riding? Can you come out of your little hidey pool Pokeball so I can go just slightly bit faster in this? I would like to go a bit faster. You guys coming? Still concerned and confused on why the cutscene was changed. My memory's just completely horrible to the point of no return. Metallic machine thing. Jesus, okay, you want a battle? Down we go! Wee! I don't want to go back up. There's a thing right here. There's a cat at the second research station. About time, too. Phew, let's head in and take a breather. I thought you'd have a bit more stamina, student council girl. Oh, I'm just full of surprises. Alright, we'll wait here for a second for ads. Let me check. Oh, that wasn't a compliment, you know. Hey, look, a Delbert. It's good to see some nice familiar Pokemon down here, too. Deli! Oh my gosh, so cute! The Deli bird! Luna, it's battle time! Oh my god, look at the little Umbreon! Well, we can't have that happen. Seriously, what was that? Darn thing scared me half to death. It was definitely kind of mechanical looking for a Delbert, wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that, and I'm done for. Don't worry, Penny. We'll go play Phasmo after this. Because I definitely can go play Phasmo with you. Well, this looks pretty much the same as the first research station. Seems like wild Pokemon don't come in here. We should be safe to catch our breath. Hey, seriously, what's with this place? That Pokemon. I've been wondering about that myself. I think maybe that Pokemon was one of these? Huh? What's that book? Monsters of Area Zero. As we descended further into Area Zero, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon. Though we wondered if these compact cruel beasts were indeed Pokemon at all, one of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. A member of the survey team captured this photography by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Delphine, Yet differences such as its texture and the way it moves suggest it is biologically separated, to say nothing of its threads of iron. Monsters of Area Zero, so they are actually Pokemon? I don't really know. What do you think, Luna? Maybe. They definitely do look different, at least. And I've never seen any of them in a Pokédex either. I suppose the time has come for an explanation. Professor? Some of the life forms that you see residing now within Area Zero are future Pokemon that live in a distant day we have yet to see. Future Pokemon? What? That's awesome! Oh, come on. There's no such thing. That's possible. The Zero Lab, where I am located, contains a time machine. It summons the future Pokemon to this place. So the thing my dad spent forever researching down here, he actually got it working? Indeed, though the cost was catastrophic. The cost? But a time machine, you mean you can actually travel to and from the future. It is theoretically possible to travel to the future. However, for being such as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. That you... Why did you call us here to Area Zero? Arvin, if possible, I would like us to speak when we can meet face to face. It will be easier for you to understand once you can see this situation for yourself. Now then, Luna, please use the central panel here and disable another lock on my lab. Wah! You heard the professor, better press it. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Hey, Luna. You know that book he told me to bring? I think it's got something to do with this place. Or more like everything to do with this place. But I'm not the one he expects to fix whatever all this is. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. The Violet book! Take care of it for me. Okay, Luna? So that one should be the one we get to. Where can I go from here? I guess we continue going this way. Ten! I like how they're talking about sandwiches. Like, yes, the sandwich is what makes my mother great. not walkable up. I was hoping I'd be able to walk up it, but I guess not. Hey, you're a normal looking guy. It's kind of hard to tell what's sparkling and grabbable compared to what the game just sparkling. It's like all these sparkles, can't grab anything from them. But that's also kind of how the sparkles of the grabby things look like too. All right, another research station. Nice, we get to chill for a minute. Something's gonna jump out at us again, 100% guaranteed. Oh, Penny, such a weary word. Aww. See? Wait a second, this is just like that Titan Pokemon we saw. So it was a future Pokemon all along? Wow, you battled one of these before, Arvin. It looks seriously strong. Yeah, but Luna and our old pros when it comes to Titans. Leave this to us. Maybe the one we saw when we were searching out the Herba Mysticas came from down here. You two got to meet one of those Pokemons before our great creator get-together? Jealous. But if we got things from the little future roaming around Paldea, that's a major problem. Is it Professor Taro doing anything to keep them under control? How could he let this happen? Yeah, right, because it's not like the oh-so-brilliant Professor Taro ever messes up. Come on, Luna, let's get into that research station. Rawr. And made it to station number 3. How we doing after all that walking and battling and whatnot? Anyone need a rest? You feeling rough, Penny? Oh no, it's not that. I've just been thinking ever since the professor mentioned that time machine. The Pokemon here in Area 0 come to our time from the future, right? So what about my ride on it? Isn't it pretty likely that it's also one of those future Pokemon? You're right. Huh. I think you're onto something. It's kind of giving off future vibes. Even the name sounds future-y. Wait a second, I forgot. Hey, Arvin. You had my ride-in's ball, and you told us all about its forms in the first place. You must know something about it, right? You still remember that from way back. No wonder you're everybody's favorite little star peeper. Guess I got no choice then but to tell you what I know. That Pokemon, my Rhydon that is, it was found by my dad when he was working on his time machine. I believe it would be best for me to take over the explanations at this point. Professor, my Rhydon, which I entrusted to Luna, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the future by the time machine. Seriously? Through analyzing of its genetic makeup as well as its behavioral patterns, I came to realize that what I had discovered was in fact a futuristic form of Scyther, a Pokemon commonly ridden in this region. Well, that makes sense, I guess. They do look alike. Many other Pokemon also came to this place from across the boundaries of time, but I was never able to bring over more than 2 specimens of my Rhydon. Huh? You mean there's another one around here somewhere? What if they're family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area 0, waiting to finally be reunited with our Miraidon. A heartwarming family reunion? Exactly. Imagine how thrilled they'd be if we could get the family back together after all this time. Family, huh? Yeah, that sounds nice. If we could proceed, Luna, please disable the next locking using the central panel there. What if I just did it? Well done. Only one remains now. Please continue on to the final research station. Come on, guys. Let's go. Where does one find the last research station? Was it in here? Cowards! Look at them. Oh my gosh, look at all these huge, gorgeous crystals. They go all the way to the bottom. One slip and we can kiss our short lives goodbye. Good call. What's your step? So the professor's down there somewhere waiting for us. And that's fine. Totally fine. Alright, team. Watch yourselves and let's get to the bottom of this thing. This place looks unreal. Maybe there's really is treasure down here like the stories say. Yeah, this place, like something from a whole other world, makes you feel like maybe you already died and went somewhere. Is it just me, or do the crystals here give off the same glow as when Pokemon terrorized? There's gotta be some sort of connection. Only one way to find out. Come on, everybody. Let's keep moving. We got to go all the way down. If I had my ride on, I could just jump down, but I do not. Clearly it doesn't want to come back here. It's hiding in its Pokemon, guys. Darn it. Not close enough. I was hoping it was close enough. I was kind of hoping I could just throw myself down there and land on that platform, and then I wouldn't have to bother continue walking, but it didn't work. And now I think I have to make a long trek still. Darn. I was hoping I could make it like that. I didn't want to walk all the way. No, darn it. That's stupid. Let me throw myself down there. Hi, Gibbles. Arvin, do you even know where you're going? Because trust me, I don't even know where I'm going. Which is why I'm trying to jump off the cliff, you know, but it didn't work like I wanted it to. There should have been a faster way here, like allowing me to jump off the cliff. And no, I'm not saying that. Well, Naomi, of course, wants to battle my Rhydon. Whoever would have guessed? It's almost like I've used my Rhydon in some battles, but it doesn't matter because that's not how it went to the story. Whoa, what happened? This place is a mess. It looks like something went berserk in here. Yeah, but what? Hello, children. Ah, Professor, you scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything in here all busted up? I'm sorry. Hello, children. Come again? Sorry. I'm so sorry. Hello, children. Hello. Hello? What the heck? Stop that. You're creeping us out. Hello, children. Children. Initiating restart. The professor may be having some weird connection problems or something, huh? Well, it was definitely weird, at least. Almost like, I don't know. If he meant it as a joke, it wasn't funny. I still got goosebumps and all. I need more people, more time. That woman walked out not long after the boy was born. I need another set of hands, but could they be trusted? And how long would it take them to even understand? If only there were two of me. These crystals seem to be eating into the research station. Hello? Can you hear me now? Please forgive me. My previous transmission, there seems to be some signal interference. That's not what that was. What do you mean, Arvin? The locks have all been disabled at last. Please make your way now to the Zero Lab, which lies at the very bottom of Area 0. My new assistant has intellect and technical skills to rival my own. A bit rigid at times, but I got no serious compliments. Productivity has doubled. We even brought in a second Miraidon via the machine, though this one has proved aggressive. All right, time into the unknown. Indeed, there was something off about the professor. You know, you gotta give a kid trauma by having them realize what their father did before anybody else. I gotta say, Pokemon sure knows how to give their characters trauma, that's for sure. Hi, Delbirds. Hi, Diglett. Well, you're a Doug Trio, but hi, Doug Trio. Yeah. Have we finally reached the deepest part? We made it. Ready to see if those legends of treasure down there are for real? Huh. Yeah, right. There's just fluff they write to fill the textbooks. Totem. Hello, children. You've done well to make it here. The structure you see before you is the Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? But wait, why does it look like the whole place was being swallowed up by crystals? The crystals here in Area Zero possess a particular energy. This energy can alter the functions of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. It is the same energy that allows Pokemon to terrorize. So this entire building's been terrorized. Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Arvin. The professor implied something important about Terra Orbs right now. They're made from crystals down here in Area Zero, aren't they? Indeed, though not many know it. Since you have disabled all fortlocks, the gates to the Zero Lab should now open for you. But once you open the gate, you will quickly be confronted with the dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break for freedom. Dangerous Pokemon? With the four of you working together, you should be able to best them. Prepare yourself well, then open the gate. You got me and Luna here. Doesn't matter what we're up against, we'll be fine. Well then, that puts all my worries to rest. Open the gate to the Zero Lab. Yep. You decide to press the button and open. Hold it. Why? We're finally on the cusp of getting into the lab. Look, if it is true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon might come at us, then shouldn't we have Miraidon's help? Yeah, if Miraidon was like how we first saw it and like Gyarados, that'd be a huge help. I want to see it battle. But it hasn't even wanted to let us ride it ever since we come down to Area Zero. And if it can't enter its battle form in the first place. But it's really strong. I know it is. It ate all those Herba Mysticas we found too. When it really matters, I'm sure it'll fight. And Area Zero is where it last used to live. If you bring it out of its ball now, maybe it'll be able to find its family too, right? That's pretty sensible by your standards, Arvin. I don't know. Go on, Luna. Let Miraidon out. Alright, come on, Luna. Now that we got Miraidon ready, it's time to open that gate. Huh? What's wrong? Are you bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? Are you joking? There was nothing heartwarming about it. We were this close to getting cut off in a nasty brawl. Wait, for real? Just look at Miraidon. Poor thing's terrifying. Guess that other one isn't exactly its pal. Yeah, that other Pokemon was giving us some real bad vibes. Not that you should worry a thing about any of that once we get back Once we get you back into your battle form, I'm sure you're going to toe with toe against Sketcher. Is there some setting I have that... I wonder if there's a setting I have turned off. Which would be upsetting if I did, because I don't remember turning off that setting. Skip cutscenes. That shouldn't be on. Fast through all of this, because we went through this. I'm upset because I did really want my flying cutscene and it never happened because I didn't turn off that setting. The family reunion is happening. Whoa, no way. No, something's not right. What's wrong? We were this close to getting caught up in a nasty brawl. Just look at Miraidon. Poor thing's terrified. Guess that other one isn't exactly its pal. Yeah, that other Pokemon was giving us some real bad vibes. Not that you should worry a thing about any of that. Once we get back up, you back into your battle form, I'm sure you'll be going toe-to-toe against that jerk. If you want to. Sorry, guess that doesn't really help, huh? Do you think that other Miraidon was one of the dangerous Pokemon the professor warned us to watch out for? But didn't the professor say the dangerous Pokemon would come out from the inside? You mean from inside the gate we just... What the? We're surrounded, and it's pretty obvious they're not here to roll out a friendly welcome mat. There's no way we can handle this many. And don't tell me they're all future Pokemon. We got a little disaster on our hands here. Yes, look, even that fellow's ready to brawl. Then I guess it's my turn. I've been waiting. Come on, Luna, let's do this together. Jesus, we're like in rock. Well, they're strong. Now this is a worthwhile challenge. I'm glad you're on our side, but you're still really annoying when you say stuff like that. Beep. Why are they coming at me? Luna, help me out here. Look at the little baby Umbreon. Rude. Yeah, the future must be terrifying. Yes. Oh no, they're running away. Yeah, and if those Pokemon get out, we're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hands. We gotta go after them, Penny. Why me? Wait, hold on, Naomi. And why do I get the feeling you're enjoying all this? I hope the two of them can handle their part. But at least the crowd's been thinned out now. Guess it's up to deal with us. Up to us to deal with what's left. Let's go for the strong-looking one first. Go, Mabosmith. See, the power of friendship had us all perfectly in sync, all thanks to our Titan hunting together. And still scared, huh? You worry you might have to face that other one of your kind. Well then, let me take on some of the burden. These stragglers should be nothing. Me and Mabosmith here can take them. Arr! So Luna, you take your partner there and go take care of business. Got it! Glad to see you got some faith in us at last. Mabosmith can't wait to battle either. Look at him! Alright then. You really ruined my whole childhood, you know. But it's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits make me feel any better about it. You got amazing powers if you just use them, and you got us too. So So don't you ever think about losing to that jerk. Be brave and stand up and fight. Woo! I love being thrown in an icky-looking tunnel. Oh. I say as if I haven't already been here. Microscope and various samples have been left here. Human presence detected within the Zero Lab. Deactivating sleep mode. Hello, Luna. Thank you for coming. No, back to your bowl. That one is far less traceable and far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. Your Moridin fled Area Zero because it lost to the other one in a Terra's struggle. I'm afraid that there is something for which I must apologize. I am not the true Professor Taro. I am an artificial intelligence the professor created, imbued with his memories and knowledge. In short, I'm an AI-powered robot. The real professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station number 4. The incident? The Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the professor wanted nothing more than for Moridin to survive and thrive. This is why he threw himself in front of your Moridin in an attempt to protect it. From the time I first reached out to Director Calvel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. Luna, the reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original professor created. Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. Imagine thinking your father was alive this entire time just to find out he was not. It was just artificial intelligence. I think I would lose my mind. This elevator will take us down to the lower level. Step inside. Luna, it truly is a great relief to me that you came. I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? What happened to the real professor? As I explained to you before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, his physical body received grievous injuries that left it behind, unable to sustain life. I am afraid that this fact may be difficult for his son Arvin to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original professor's place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is an AI, really? I ask as if I don't know what AI is. An AI is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. A computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all my thoughts and action. The results of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present. but the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is this time machine? The time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back to here, to the present. When he was alive, Professor Taro had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age, what you might call future Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machines continue to automatically draw future Pokemon to this time. Anything ask, obviously, because I'm forced to. The original professor had a dream of a world in which future Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon have gained a strange power due to their adaptations in the distant future. And this power has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this current age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the future Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Iron Threads. Eventually, they will be free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. It may have been creating as a copy of the professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original professor ever diversed. Luna, you have become a powerful trainer. Now use that strength you have gained to destroy the dreamed Taro once cherished. I appreciate your willingness to help. We have reached the lowest level. Behold, this was the time machine we perfected using the power of the Trustolo phenomenon. To stop the time machine, you will need to use the professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Violet book. It was very likely the professor to put the final key we would need in that book of all places. He loved that volume since childhood. If you place the Violet book upon the pedestal here, you will be able to stop the time machine. There is just one issue. If you try to stop the machine, I will most likely attack you. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will become no more than a battle machine bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of all the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea regions. Haven't seen the bound between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please place the Violet book upon the pedestal. Nicer, quickly, before any of that. No, he won't face the way I want him to. Oh, apparently a freeze issue is warned for my area. It's up to you now, Luna. AR Terror switching to sleep mode, activating offensive protocols. Please defeat me. At last. At last, my dream is within reach. And you're number 7 getting in the way. Hey, Taro has initiated a battle. I love that he just drops the Pokeball. I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not about to let anyone get in the way of my goals. I do like the Iron variant versions. They're so cool looking. This is the power the distant future holds. Splendid, isn't it? Do you imagine you can best the wealth of data at my disposal with your human brain? You know. No, I'm pulling back, pulling back. Baby! Now, this is interesting, child. Do you actually understand future Pokemon's weaknesses? It's about that time my hands start giving out on me. Thank you, Florcell. Pulling me back, pulling me back, pulling me back, I'm feeling strong. Pulling me back, pulling me back, pulling me back, I'm strong. Look at him. He is just a baby. I love how he just drops them down. It's such dramatic scenes, and it's fantastic. Oh, buddy, no! Yeah, 73 queens. Oh, some sort of error has occurred here. Recalculating for critical damage. Ow! That was rude. Okay, stop healing yourself. It's getting a bit ridiculous. I was about to ask if I had a max 5, but I do not. You know, that's something I should have gotten. He should last enough. Iron Bundle! Keep current Pokemon. You got a lot of Master Balls there, buddy. Yeah. Oh, now it's snowing. I love Iron Valiant. He's such a baby. Everything is proceeding within my expectations. I'm afraid the probability... Hey, let me finish reading you. I'm back. I love this variant so much. He's such a baby, and I really want his shiny. And his normal. I just want both. Bye, Iron Valiant. Impossible. Luna. What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Okay, out with it, you. Who are you really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally been stopped. You're really not my dad, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you, my... Sorry you were alone so long, our... Dad? Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. Whoa, what's going on now? There's another army of Pokemon on its way here. It cannot be... An obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. What was keeping the time machine really being truly all the professor cared about? Locking all Pokemons except those registered to Taro's ID. Wait, what? Program initializing gathering terrestrial energy. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. Add Terra, disable Paradise Protection Protocol, initializing. You are not getting in my way. Yay, another battle. The Paradise Protection Protocol. It's true, our Pokemons won't work. How are we ever supposed to battle? Do I have any? Oh, my sister went live. Some crazy electrical signal is jamming our Pokeballs. Even I can't get them to open. I kind of want to run through all of these and see what they all say. Oh, it won't let me go back. He's just a baby. Look at him. He's just a baby. He's just a baby, little baby. It's definitely not weird seeing an arm come out of the middle of a guy. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a little silly. It changed into its battle form. Let's go, my Ryan, you got this. You will fall here within this garden paradise and achieve nothing in the end. Ooh. You will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goal will be eliminated. He's just a baby, and that's all I gotta say. You took that hit like a champ. You can do this. I know you can. No, I want it back. man, can we really not pull off a win here? This doesn't look good. Hey, Luna, your Terra orb's glowing. Luna, my Radin, paralyzation and finish this off. He's just a baby. Now we gotta sit here and go through speeds and speeds and speeds and speeds. I really love how they did the crystallization of him, even though it's kind of sad. Just a little bit sad. You did it! It's not gonna go berserk anymore? Oh. How very astounding to think that you would manage to defy even the original professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes. A completely unforeseen outcome even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even at the brink of despair, you children did not give in, instead proved your worthiness, showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold faith in your friends, and all the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter how challenging of a future may await you, I believe you will be capable of walking further paths you choose for yourself. With pride, I thank you, Luna. I thank all you children. But I am afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I am here. It appears I myself am part of the system that ensures the machine's robot reboots when stopped. What does that mean? I am sorry. You know, when I was watching you, all your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envy you your freedom. The way that you came together, working in leagues with your fellows and caring for them. The way that you sought strength and to better yourself, throwing all you are into your battles. The way that you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you love. The way that you never ceased to seek nor to fight for a treasure all your own. And the way you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I too might as be free as you are. Free to seek out that I might treasure above all else, not bound. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inevitably connected to it. So I've made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the future that I have dreamt of. What? You can't just leave now, right when we finally reached you? I'm not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see the future for world for myself. Hold on. Gotta check messages. Is this what it feels like to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure? Arvin, I am sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, and so I understand better than any. Your father truly loved you. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. Fair. Probably shouldn't. Hi, Zell. No, I suppose you're right. I am sorry. Arvin, my Raiden, Luna, it is a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. Dad? Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. God, I love his crystallized jacket. It's such a cool thing. How could you just go? Arvin, you okay, bud? Yeah, somewhere deep down. I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but when it said my name using his voice and wearing his face, even if it was fake, it felt real, you know? And so Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. Look at that little body. I guess my riding is sad too. Oh, that battle form. How cool is that? It's so strong. If it tries to nudge at me for a belly rub while it's huge like this, I seriously think I'm gonna die. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. Luna and my ride-in just saved all of Paldea. That's right. You both did amazing. Thanks, Luna. Yeah, that's my bud Luna for ya. You know, Arvin, even though the professor's gone, I bet he's finally having a real fun adventure of his own in the future. Yeah, thanks, Penny. Yeah, sorry. What should we do now, Luna? Let's go home! You said it. Come on, everyone. Let's make our way home. Okay, everybody listen up. What is it? Let's take the long road home and get a little more fun out of this adventure. I don't really... That sounds great. If we can load up on snacks first, I'm in. Hey, Luna, not you too. Oh, alright, fine. I guess we're doing this. Look at them! Okay, I was actually just gonna leave it here for... Anyway, we'll do the storyline of the DLCs. Probably Monday, because Friday I asked people if they would do Flower Frenzy with me. It looks like Jay is still? I don't know if Jay is ending soon, but it doesn't look like it, so I'm gonna send you guys to Jay. Hopefully he's not ending soon, but, you know, we never know. Eat, drink, sleep, do all the fun, lucky things you need to do to stay alive, and I'll see you, It's Wednesday, so I'd see you Friday for the Flower Frenzy thing I asked people do. I want to get a head count on that again. And also ask elsewhere. Say hi to Jay for me. Bye!